Alright, y'all. This is this.
And it's the one and only Mr. Mustard Facts. And together we are.
This talks to us. Hey, what you listening to today?
All R&B.
Okay. It's the morning. But before dark though.
Hey.
Oh, get it? It's the morning, but before dark. I like that. I like that a lot.
Little loud real quick.
Loud.
Perfect. The vocals open. Shout out to the officer.
What the fuck they got to do with my vocals?
Well, welcome. Oh, stop. We here now.
Why when you say
hey,
stop,
I'm just saying
I gotta stop.
It's the one and only Mr. Musty Facts.
This is Gifts.
And we are This Talks for Us. Thank you for joining us for another episode. And if you remember, we left off last week.
You going straight into it too. You don't want to know casualties. You don't want to have no greetings.
No,
you don't have how they day
let's
was.
get to it.
You just want to go straight into it.
You know what?
Like
it's new.
So you not like a foreplay person?
I definitely
because you don't ever like smooth shit into nothing. Like you're just always aggressive and shit.
I ain't much no Casanova.
Nah, me and Romeo ain't never.
Yeah, but let's dive into it.
No, you started diving. Just start relax, like smooth. Go ahead.
Anybody who's been on this live knows that we've been smoothing out. I done set the tone with the music. I done did a few jokes.
You ain't did no motherfucker. You're not even that fucking funny.
I'm not, but I did. I relinquished a few jokes.
What's the jokes? Like some knock knocks?
Fuck no.
So what type
Some people like that, like
I do like a good
dry white comedy.
Damn, why they gotta be white comedy?
It is. How many black men you ever seen do knock knock jokes? We were always a little bit more creative. Cause we
you ain't got no knock knock jokes in your bag.
Nah.
That's crazy.
But fuck them knock knock jokes. We left off last week and you said
I like jokes though.
You said
you're not gonna warn me into a joke.
You see how she trying to
Okay, well give me a joke. If you tell me a joke first, then I'll be okay with talking. It's just that I feel like you're aggressive with me.
No.
Smooth me into some stuff.
Keyword is feel.
Okay, that's the way I feel.
Doesn't mean that it's reality.
Okay, well give me a knock knock joke.
Knock knock.
You ain't who's there?
It
who?
It's time for you to get your shit together.
I didn't like it. I didn't like trash, bull, tomatoes, the fuck. That's not. I don't like it. We're gonna get you some knock knock jokes. Oh, I can buy you like a joke book.
No, you don't. Don't do that. Don't you dare buy me no motherfucking joke book. Don't you dare.
That way you have something. You know what I'm saying? Coming into the. Oh right. Okay. Go ahead, Ian.
I got you with a good joke next week.
Thank you.
But no, seriously, we started off. Well, we left off. And you stated that you wanted to talk about something that has started to become a little bit more popular in today's time. However, it's not new.
Okay, before you go into this, what I will say is that all week I've been not necessarily dreading this conversation, but I feel like I put my foot in my mouth when I said that that's what we was going to talk about this week. I felt like I should have waited till like pre-summer. Like I feel like I should have really been putting this off. I should not have suggested that we talk about it. Before necessarily before the hot girl summer, but I do feel like I shouldn't have said that we was going to talk about this because now I'm almost like regretting that we're going to talk about it.
But we here now. Let's talk.
Okay, well, this talks for us. Go ahead.
So we talked about polygamy. What was, when you said that?
Polygamy.
When you said polygamy, what came to mind? What made you say it though? Were you just in your feelings or you really had something that you was hitting towards?
I don't even remember what we talked about last week that made me bring up polygamy.
That's crazy.
That is crazy. But I will say that polygamy is something that people inbox me about. Pause. People, when they bring up topics and conversations and make suggestions. Not that somebody want to...
Go with it, shout it.
People come in our inbox and they talk about things that they want us to discuss.
Yeah.
And polygamy has been one of those things that people will tag us to or like put in the inbox and they want us to discuss. And so for me, polygamy is something I feel like the people just want to hear about. So you asked me when I brought up polygamy, what is it? Like, were you asking me like, what does polygamy mean to me?
Well, you can tell me that, but was them people putting it in our inbox, I'm going to let you tell them. Was it more women than men or more men than women?
Honestly, it was a combination. It wasn't just like one man and that's it. It was like men and women that want us to discuss polygamy. The reason why I felt like it was kind of funny to me that they want us to talk about polygamy, because they know that we're both married.
Exactly.
And so I don't know if people understand what polygamy is, or everybody has their own definition. When I'm hearing people discuss polygamy more and more, I feel like people are just talking about a threesome. Like, it's an excuse for people to have a fucking threesome. So they say they're in a polygamous relationship. Or women have become so accepting of sharing their man with another person that they just call themselves being polygamist. And so for me, that's not what polygamy is. To me, polygamy is literally like a village mentality.
Is the practice of having more than one spouse at a time.
That was a real cut and dry.
That's what it is.
Answer. That was Webster.
Yeah.
Look up the
Google.
black that do the black.
No, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. We know we have our own.
The ghetto dictionary.
No, because I think
you letting the white man define you, sir?
No.
Come on, King.
You gotta remember who I am.
I was just checking.
But I think it is interesting, and I think the reason why it's so looked down upon, or people were so afraid to talk about it, is because it wasn't traditional to what we knew.
So what is polygamy to you?
Polygamy is having more than one spouse, but it is, just like you said, I think what's the benefits of having more than one spouse is group economics. And in today's society, I don't give a fuck who you are, unless you part of the 1% or 2%. It's great. Life is great to have more than one income. Life is great to have a 2-parent home. Life is great to become a village, which at one point in time we were a village. As far as black people, when we were segregated, we were a village. What was the statement? It takes a village to raise a kid.
So for you, like, polygamy would involve in your mind, in a polygamous relationship, everybody should have an income.
Fuck yeah. If you don't have an income, you have to do something to supplement what that extra income would bring. Like an OnlyFans? No, you tweak. But you know what? Some people like that. Some people are okay with marrying strippers. Some people are okay with dating and marrying strippers. Some people are okay with dating escorts. That if that's what you like, that's what you like. And I think that's a problem that causes issues. We have so many people who judge.
Somebody just said my rent is high, but I'd rather, so is my peace level. So people feel like they can't have peace in a polygamous relationship.
I think that's bullshit. There's people right now who have peace with knowing that such and such got 2 baby mamas, and they know that, okay, well, if this person, if he not with me, he probably over there because he love his kids. It's what you can deal with.
What?
Okay, so we already talked about how.
Oh, can we make up a fake people right now?
Yeah.
Like a Marcus, a Ann. Okay.
And
so we can
country as shit.
Don't fucking do that.
Wow.
Okay, so Marcus and then
Marcus and
Ari.
Marcus, Ann, and Ari. Okay, Marcus have a baby with Ann and Ari. Ari's the first baby mama, Ann is the second baby mama. Marcus is a hell of a dad, right? Marcus is working with both houses because he's trying to be what he considers a man. Right? What is a man? He has to provide. He has to, okay, you decided to have a baby with this one. It didn't work. You have a baby with this one. You're going to do your part as a man. Marcus and Ann have a little bit more struggle with intimacy.
So you gonna bring a baby mama in it?
Listen. See, that's.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And what was the other baby mama name?
Ari.
Okay. Ari. Marcus and Ari.
So you can't even keep up with their names. That's a lot when you're in a polygamous relationship.
No, that's
you gotta keep up with too much at one time.
Marcus and Ari had sexual chemistry. Ann and Marcus had sexual chemistry, but for some apparent reason, there's a blockage. Okay. Ann knows by rubbing on Marcus' balls from time to time that they empty.
Pause. I'm not gonna get this.
I'll take it a step further. Remember Baby Boy? When Tyrese had 2 baby, he had Yvette and Shorty.
Did we ever see the other baby mama?
Yeah. He cracked the other baby mama.
Peanut.
Peanut. Peanut was his other baby mama.
Peanut went in there making
That was them
eggs.
extra footages that we ain't seen.
No.
Peanut made them eggs and sausages.
Peanut was in the original.
Ooh.
Peanut, now the extra footages of when she told Tyrese that situation, that I think she said that she don't love him or nothing like that, but whatever, it was an agreement.
Y'all think
Peanut knew that he loved Yvette, but Peanut was getting her needs met by him as well. So what I'm saying to you is, if they both know about each other, they comfortable. They might not tell their friends, I'm comfortable, but they know. Just like I believe that when a man steps out or a woman steps out, the person who they stepping out on know that they are lacking something.
That's what Tyra just said. Polygamy might be more peaceful than some monogamous relationships because everyone knows what's going on.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think so part of the thing is, can a woman accept that it's not you, it's me? Can a woman accept it's not that you not doing what you do, it's me?
In a baby boy situation, because we're going to get rid of Marcus, Ari, and Ian, right?
Marcus.
In a baby boy situation, why is that a beneficial situation to anybody?
Because they both getting what they need. I think Yvette wanted more of his time than Peanut, and Peanut was okay with that. Sometimes Yvette don't want to deal with him.
So how's any of this beneficial to Yvette?
Again, sometimes Yvette don't want to deal with him.
All right, Jody, damn.
Yeah, and Yvette knows that there's certain peaceful things that Yvette wasn't gonna bring to his life. He loved Yvette. Yvette was still.
Would you want somebody in your space that don't bring you peace?
Hell no.
So then, how's polygamy beneficial
And he was 19 in that movie.
to have in this scenario? So for me, polygamy wouldn't work in a baby boy situation because Tyrese was broke. I would never be in a relationship with somebody that's broke, number one.
Okay.
And then number two, I definitely wouldn't share you with somebody when your 2 quarters ain't even stretching over here, for me. Now, if you had enough quarters where we can rub them bitches together, start some fire and some shit that's cracking, then possibly. But you cannot be a broke man and be polygamous. Cannot.
I agree. So I don't think you should deal with more than one woman if you can't provide.
I don't think you should deal with no woman, but go ahead. We'll talk about that.
I like that too. I don't think, and that you know what? You're right. I think broke men shouldn't have a woman. What I mean by broke men, I don't mean the fact that, okay,
oh my God, we agree with something.
I don't mean that you don't have a job. I'm saying like you don't have any source of income. You don't bring shit to nobody else. You don't bring shit but problems.
This is the first time in history where me and you really saying something like broke men shouldn't have no fucking woman.
I agree, but I think broke is not just currency, paper currency.
Broke is not just paper currency, but we're gonna start with that.
Yeah.
If you ain't got none, you shouldn't have no woman.
So basically, if you living with your mama and you 35, you shouldn't have 2 women.
No. I don't have a problem with
No. I didn't say you and your mama live together. I didn't say you provide or your mother lives with you. I'm saying if you live with your mama, you still in the room that you was in when you was in high school.
What if he just like to be taking care of his mama?
Then you just missed everything I just said.
You said staying with your mama.
Staying with his mom.
He's still staying with his mom.
No. You know it's a fucking difference. Come on. You know it's a difference when you stay with your mama and you and your mama live together. You know what? My mom is single. I want to keep eye on my mom. We doing this. I'm saving money because most people, if you live with your mom, you should have some money.
I agree.
You should.
That's the purpose.
Because you're not paying the whole motherfucking mortgage unless you are paying the whole mortgage now and your mom don't want for nothing.
Not you 50-50 with your mama. That's crazy.
No. What I'm saying, you know how someone be like, nah, baby, I got it. I want you to save your money up so you can do whatever you want to do because there's a plan behind that. So if you live with your mom.
Baby, that plan should have been executed at 25,
But I'm saying,
35.
no, not necessarily because shit could have happened. So he could have, let's say he went to college, he hit a dry spot, he don't know what the fuck he want to do, he can't get a job. Cool, so he get a job that's not in his field, which we know that's common.
90% of us.
And he end up as a young man, he fucked off money. We fuck off money.
You gotta go.
No, you can't.
You got to.
You
so
can't.
for me, you cannot be here and not be sticking with the plan. We're gonna have a plan. My kids can stay with me
Listen what I'm saying.
as long as they want to stay with me. As long as we had a plan and a time frame on that fucking plan.
What I'm saying to you is, a man can have a plan. If he take chances and he fail at those chances, then what?
He gotta go.
Why? What if it was a good plan? Let's say he invested money into something and he lost it. Some shit happened. It happens. And this is one of the things that make men uncomfortable to take chances. This is one of the things that make men uncomfortable to take chances.
If he had a conversation with his mama prior to taking the chance, and she okayed it, then okay, that's fine.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay,
I'm saying everything is agreed upon.
Okay,
it wasn't no backdoor shit. It wasn't that he was a drug dealer. He told his mom, "Hey mom, let me get some of your tax money. I'ma flip it." You see what I'm saying? You gotta let me finish.
No.
You see what I'm saying? It ain't that. But the thing is that he's trying, okay? He at home, he broke. No, he shouldn't. But if he at home and him and his mom is building something, he's staying with his mom so he can get a duplex or so that he can get a MDU, right? That's a plan. So I'm with you with the plan. If it happened to fail, damn, I put money into this situation and I didn't know that it didn't pass this code. Mom, I gotta let this building go. I'm fucked. I'm head over. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Those are situations. Okay. But back to what we were saying, I think if you can't piece some shit together, if you don't bring nothing to the table, I'm gonna say that if you don't bring nothing of value to the table, you should not be with a woman.
You saying nothing of value, but niggas feel like them good morning texts.
No.
I want to make sure
those are, but now it's something else. What I mean by value is something that's gonna produce something. So I can tell you this. There's a man in your life that may not be able to pay your bills, right? There's a man in your life that may not be able to buy you Birkin bags or whatever the fuck you want. However, he is giving you peace, as she said. You're giving peace. So you're giving an open space for her to think. You're actually opening up her thought process to something else. He might have gave her some game, like, I ain't never think about that. And then, they put some shit together.
Not this nigga an advisor.
He might be.
So if he an advisor, that constitutes a reason to put him into a relationship with you.
If he's bringing value to the relationship, absolutely. I do. I think that. I don't think all value is currency.
So I believe that you can share space. I would never date somebody else.
There you go.
That's me, right?
You got what's her name? You got trauma. We talked about that. You got trauma from being broke as a young one. You said that, and finances is a thing for you. You never going back to being broke due to your trauma.
You just told all my business. 30
you said
That's
that
insane
shit
to me.
You said
either way. Okay. Either way. I personally wouldn't date somebody that's broke. That's me.
I understand.
But you need to you being broke or not having money is for you more than it's for me. Yes. You know what I'm saying? I just need you to have, I don't want to say I want to go somewhere and you be like, nah, man, maybe we shouldn't do that because, it would, be a lot of money. But I don't want that. I don't want to come in the house, I got a bag of clothes and you be like, damn, you shopping again? The first time motherfuckers say, all right, you got it, big dog, I got to go. Like, you got to have money for you. I'm not asking you to have money to take care of me.
I like that.
I just need you to have money for you. And then broke men have a bad attitude. Broke men are sad in life. They upset. They depressed. They these things, and I don't want you to have that energy. You know what I'm saying?
Broke men, you man.
I think that
some of these broke niggas living their best life.
Yeah, that's because when
them Xbox, PlayStation.
That's because somebody taking care of them. But like men that stand on themselves
right.
and they don't have money or they feel like they're broke, they are a little bit more sad. They not happy with life. They down. They this. They that. You know what I'm saying? They go into depression and all these things. And I'm not saying that they don't deserve love. You deserve love. Definitely not for me.
Right.
But not a relationship. There's a difference. Get you a nice little bestie or something, you know what I'm saying? Somebody to send you some text messages and shit like that. But you should not be in a relationship if you are
broke.
Broke
with no vision.
I don't give a fuck if you got 20 visions.
No.
You can't be broke.
So what I'm saying to you is, and I get it, again, from your trauma, I understand, and I'm with you.
Don't keep saying
No, because here's the thing, that there's men who feel like, with what you're saying, there's men who are going to take it and say, I ain't shit but a price tag, and that's the way a lot of black men feel. We're a price tag. And so when we neglect you all from the love and the TLC that you're looking for because we so focused on the bag, now we're going to tell you to make a choice. Because I can't do both. Most rich men have multiple women, and I'm talking about 4s and 5s. Most men with a lot of money have 4s and 5s. And I've heard women say, well, I can deal with that because he's bringing the money in, but where's the real value? Because that money is not going to heal your wounds. It's gonna stall them motherfuckers, but it's not gonna heal your wounds.
Somebody just said, what age should your value transfer to currency?
I honestly don't know if there's an actual age, because that's just like saying how long it's gonna take for you to become a millionaire. But I think when it comes to currency, it's never how much you make, it's how much you save. It's living within your means.
For a fucking fact.
It's living within your means. So what you may consider, this motherfucker only make $50,000 a year. However, this man has managed his money properly, and he looks like he have more than what the woman who made $100K, $125 a year.
Oh yeah,
because he understands how to manage his money. Because me, I hate a woman that. I don't want to be around a woman that doesn't manage their money properly. That's a fucking turnoff.
I know the fuck it is.
That's a turnoff. And a lot of y'all heard me say this before on here. A lot of bad bitches been bad investments. So while you saying, nigga, you broke, bitch, he broke because he was playing with you. You didn't bring no value to his life. So with us as men, I'm gonna get into it from a man's standpoint. Us as men, when y'all say like why he cheating, why he doing this, why he doing that, there's a woman that has came into his space that has showed him how to grow things. Not just plant. He did the plant, but the woman has showed him how to grow
his penis.
No, fuck. You keep bringing it back to dick. Dick is at the end. I hate to tell you that. Dick is at the end.
Y'all leave with.
No, we don't.
Go ahead,
honestly,
go ahead.
if we see value in a woman, that's the woman that we probably don't hit first. If we see something of value in a woman, that's the woman that we not gonna hit first. We're gonna take our time with her because she dangerous. Because she has something that we like. So me, I'm telling you, if you know how to value money, you know how to I see how homely you are when it comes to the kids and shit like that. That's the biggest turn on to me. Mainly though, because if you know how to value money, I can now trust you to say, hey, check this, pay this. Because certain shit I don't want to watch.
So if you got a woman like that in your space, I don't know what made me just bring this back like this. If you got a woman like that in your space, right? Mm-hmm. A man has a woman like that in his space. She's homely. She knows how to manage money. All these things that you're saying. Is that a space where you would introduce polygamy?
You might, because she might be lacking something else that you need, not necessarily just want. So you have a lot of successful women.
What else could you fucking want?
You have a lot of successful women out here who feel like I don't have time. So she's peaceful in this space, but she's fucking toxic as shit in this space. But she brings peace, and you see the value in her, but she's so fucking toxic in this. That's just like, right, I know a few guys that I know have told me that the reason why they cheated is because they significant other don't want to have sex with them. They lose intimacy. Because they so driven on finances. They're so driven on business that they forget that a man needs love too. Or you forget to fuck your husband.
Ouch.
You forget to fuck your husband, but then the man is the one who's looked at as the bad person because he has needs. This ain't want. I know women like to say, well, we can go all this time without sex. A man does not. He cannot. A man does not function properly with heavy ass balls. Actually, women don't either. Now that I think about it, because that's a chemical imbalance. I'm saying chemical imbalance.
So the thing is, we can have that release.
Because y'all play with toys and shit.
Someone else. Right. But you can play with yourself. I had a boss that didn't have sex for a year.
It's a man?
A man.
He was fucking himself. Go ahead.
Right.
No, I'm
but
saying
he didn't have to introduce that to another.
Singing his ass. Go ahead.
He didn't have to introduce a whole nother human being into his marriage. He just...
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, he was married.
And I'm asking this for the viewers. Please leave the comment. How long does those toys work?
What?
How long does those toys meet the need that you are looking for?
The first 2 times, probably.
Because that rose, I heard that rose a bitch.
So
that rose is
I don't even have that.
They say that rose is I
don't even want no shit like that in my
different,
life.
right? So I've heard women say, "Man, that rose get me where I need to be fast, but it's still a temporary fix."
So, but
that dildo is still a temporary fix. It's not meat, even meat in the rubber. It's still not flesh.
But you gotta think about it. He's still having that flesh when he laying with her at night.
What I'm saying to you is
that movie, all that intimate part that you're talking about.
Saying to you is, ain't no man finna beat they dick consistently. Niggas in jail beat they dick to a certain time. That's still a long. That's 365 days. You know how much. You know how quick our nuts fill with cement. I said cement like I got brick balls.
That's what I'm saying. What the fuck are you talking about?
But you know how often sperm goes into our balls. it re-up.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. Ain't no man finna keep beat. I don't give a fuck.
Stop saying what a man ain't gonna keep doing. Saying you're not gonna do it. I'm just telling you a man that did.
I think he lied. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't think that he lied.
But he's a man who's not, and you can call it discipline. Like Kevin Gates said, he got semen retention. But Kevin Gates never said that he not putting his dick in something. He just not coming. But he not putting his dick in something. He
putting his dick in his hand and releasing himself.
Kevin Gates not.
I'm not talking about Kevin Gates. I'm talking about the gentleman I'm talking about. The point is,
true. What I'm saying is, you a man. Your hands don't feel nothing like no cooch. It
might not feel like that.
But that's
when
what I'm saying.
You have a person in your space,
he lying.
Who is? I don't think
he's lying. Nigga a liar.
All niggas is okay. But
see, there you go. But you believe this nigga. You believe this nigga, but you saying all niggas is lying.
I believe that this part
lied.
of him is a not lying. Like I believe that he went a year without having sex. I just talked to somebody who said that they hadn't had sex in 3.
Yeah, AC Green.
So my point is, men.
And he was married?
No, he was just in a committed relationship.
And they didn't have sex?
No, she was like ill or something like that.
Okay, so that's something else.
Okay,
that's something else. But what I'm talking about, me and you are both well. You can do
your dick still doesn't recognize
yes, it does.
I'm ill.
Because let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something.
That's a lie.
3 years.
That's a lie. That's a lie. You trying to speak for men and you ain't got balls.
I'm speaking what you said. Everything you said.
No, what you just said though. I just said when a woman is ill, that's different. When there's sentimental, I'm still not. Because actually, if I'm that concerned about my girlfriend, my wife, I'm not horny because I'm more concerned with her. But when we come up out of this, whether she passes, whether she gets better, when we come up out of this, after I've prayed to God, and I'm a grown man and I'm having wet dreams. I'm a grown man and I'm having wet dreams. I need to be touched. I need to be touched.
So you don't need to be touched if she
No, listen to what I'm saying, because what you just asked me at the beginning. You don't believe in foreplay? That's part of foreplay. That's part of foreplay. Especially after you've had it before. Now, if you're talking about a person who's never had sex, it's much easier for them. Because I never had it. So me doing crack, I'm never doing crack. I'm never doing crack because I never did it. I'm never doing crack because I never did it. And I seen what it do. So you ain't got to tempt me to do crack. I don't give a fuck what room I'm in. I'm not finna get nailed. I'm not finna have nobody play with my ass and nothing like that either, that homosexual shit, because I never experienced that. But what I'm telling you is when it becomes something that I've experienced, when it becomes something that I have experienced, I've experienced a woman. I've experienced good sex. Listen, and it ain't detriment to my health. It ain't killing me. It ain't doing none of that. I'm not going. After I get out of the mind frame of I need to make sure that she's okay. I need to make sure that this health thing is good. I need this. Because that's what we do when we at work. We work the fuck out of ourselves as men. And that's work.
So if a woman is ill and you're not getting your needs met, you wouldn't introduce the idea of polygamy?
No.
Okay. That was very thoughtful of you. Good job. I'm proud of you. Because you be saying some shit sometimes.
Yeah, I do. You get upset.
But, okay.
It's all musty.
So at what point do we ever feel like it's a good idea? She's a homemaker. She's homely. She manages money well. So we don't want to. At what point do you feel like this person I shouldn't just stop being with? I should introduce the idea of polygamy. And
don't do the and. You gotta let me answer.
Okay, well, go ahead then. Damn.
So you want to write that down? I know you forget shit sometimes. What I'm saying is, when is it? Why would you want to answer it? Here's the harsh reality. Some women are not gonna try to meet your needs.
So why do you keep her?
Because you love her. You see other things in her that are good, but let's say you love her.
So it's just for sex.
No, it's not just for sex, because when you bring in polygamy, you're bringing in something to help. She might fall short at this. I apologize. She might fall short at things that she's just not willing to hear from a man. She want to hear from a woman. I know women who say
like she like women?
No, I know women who saying that I'm not finna suck my husband dick. I'm not. I know I was sucking his dick to get him, but I'm not sucking his dick no more. I don't feel like I should have to. My jaws be tired, blase, blase, blase. If it's that serious about me sucking his dick, he needs to find somebody else to suck his dick. What then what? Or if you get a situation, if you get a situation where the woman say, I be tired. I be working. Fuck it. He might be fucking somebody else. I ain't finna worry about it.
She don't like him no more.
No,
But
I
that's
think she
another
do. I
conversation.
think she do like him. I think polygamy, being polygamous is still beneficial. It has to be beneficial to all parties.
Polygamy should only be beneficial to all parties.
Right.
But
So you know where you fall short at. It's just, when is a woman gonna be honest and say, I fall short at this and I'm not willing to change
not a
this?
woman, that's crazy. So
Because it's you asked me about a man. If a woman knows that this is a flaw of mine and I'm not trying to work on it, then why not?
polygamy can't be in the space of two men and a woman.
I think it can. If a man is mentally and emotionally strong enough to accept the fact that his woman is with somebody else, hell yeah.
But women have to be mentally strong enough to deal with it.
Same thing. I'm not looking at it being
So women are
one-sided.
mentally stronger than men.
And when they want to be, yes, when they want to be. But I can also say the same thing, that men are mentally stronger than women, and it's in certain situations. Y'all are.
I think that everything that you've said so far, and unless I just ain't heard it, has been like on some physical satisfaction purposes for the polygamy. Because why else would you
keep
want?
cutting me off from
Okay,
the
I
mental.
apologize. Oh, my
You
bad.
cut me
Go
off
ahead,
from the
Ken.
mental.
So tell me when
That's what I said,
polygamy
lack
is
of.
benefit. Go ahead then.
That's what I say.
saying.
Lack of.
Lack of.
So there's certain things that you are not willing to do for me. You're
Like?
not willing to nourish my goals and aspirations. You're not helping me become a better man in certain areas. So
So why don't you
what
get
am
a
I
best
supposed
friend?
to do? Get a best friend.
Like a woman that's a best friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is it that you, if your spouse is not meeting she's not watering the plant that you're trying to create and shit like that,
You off.
why won't you just talk to a best friend? Like, why do you have to introduce a
Because
whole
a
other
woman-
woman that you're gonna be fucking and shit like
Because
that?
a woman is not going to accept the best friend in her mental space. When you have a female best friend and you say that y'all just best friends, at some point in time, she's gonna say that y'all fucking. She's gonna accuse you of fucking, because what's gonna happen is a woman's gonna say that you taking from me and you giving to this person, because best friends become real best friends. They talk, they do all that, and it's hard for a woman to see that that's your best friend and you ain't doing nothing with her, you ain't fucking her, especially if the best friend is attractive.
I'm not talking
How
about
is
what
it
she
possible?
say. I'm talking about what you do. How do you introduce to your mate, I want this person in our relationship because she waters my plant? Because in my mind, you can just have a fucking fight. You can just have an advisor.
Listen, you can introduce it, but the problem is that now a woman has to be accountable for what she doesn't do or what she doesn't bring.
I guess I'm trying to figure out, why would you want that to be a polygamous relationship? Because she can water your plant. When you're saying polygamy, and the only reason I'm having this conversation is because
You been thinking about polygamy? Go ahead.
I have not been thinking about
I just
polygamy.
want to be an
Actually,
asshole. Go ahead.
what's up with you?
I got to get you first.
That's insane.
But
Polygamy, to me, people only see it as a sexual space.
it's not.
That's why. But everything that you're saying is, to me,
I was given the sexual part.
But when you started saying people have polygamous relationships because their spouse doesn't water their plant, their spouse does not believe in their dreams, you still got that same spouse that ain't believing in them dreams.
Gotcha.
Why you don't go to your guys then to help you feed into your dreams?
A lot of
Go to
your guys,
mama
a lot of your
to help
guys,
you build in your dreams.
So if
Get
you-
your motherfucking
so
girl
first of all,
bestie.
let me say something.
Why does she have to be in our
So can I
relationship?
ask you a question?
Because she fucking waters your plant. Why would she be in our relationship? How's it beneficial to me to have this bitch in our relationship because she waters your fucking
She
plant?
might help grow you too.
She might help grow me.
I'm guessing. I gotta find some guys who polygamous, but I'm
fucking.
guessing. No. I'm guessing though that you don't think that
Niggas just want to have threesomes and they call it polygamy.
I don't think they do, and that's the bad part, because polygamy don't mean that a woman gotta touch another woman. In threesomes, everybody fucking. Everybody fucking in threesomes.
Really?
Yeah, everybody fucking in threesomes. At least
The ones you've been in.
the ones I've been in. Everybody was fucking. Everybody was fucking. I'm serious though.
I
The
thought
ones
that
I've
was
been in.
like a. So it's no space where, I hate that we off this, but like it's no space where like it's like a rotation and shit. Like
It's a rotation, but it's some eating on eating. It's some women eating on eating.
that might have happened in your situation.
It
But like,
could
you don't
have.
think there's some threesomes where like,
Every
all right, I'm
threesome I've
watching
heard,
you
it has
fuck
to
this
be.
bitch and then
Every threesome I've heard about, no. Somebody eating pussy. That's not a man.
Okay.
You get another woman rubbing a woman, sucking titties and all that. I mean, I'm just telling you what
I just don't want a threesome in my life ever. It's too much work. It seems like work.
It's not.
I have
Like, so I gotta be getting fucked and sucking dick at the same time. I can't even enjoy my. Go ahead. No,
I had mine in high school, so I get it.
You are a young whore. That is insane to me.
Senior Catholic girls do it, but no, I'm just messing with you.
You're a whore.
I'm not a.
This is crazy.
I'm 41 years old. I graduated at 17 years old.
That's a cigarette. You couldn't even vote, but you was fucking two bitches at once. Like
I graduated
trash
high school at 17. I was in college at 17 years old. I'm 41 years old. A man can't change. What the fuck is up with you?
You just went in.
Cause she got emotional. She got fucking emotional.
I just feel like men be so over sexualized at such a young age, and it's insane to me. Like,
why do you think we also become more? I don't want to use the word tame. We're more careful when we get older. There's a lot of men.
Women are less careful when they get older.
So true. Please help me if I'm right.
I know where you're going. So
I could have sworn
I know exactly
somebody said that they missed out on their whole days. I'm just saying.
Okay. But that don't mean no.
Just saying.
No. So, but just because.
So I know. Let me tell you something. Who do you think has the most pressure when it comes to sex, men or women? Who has the most pressure on them? On the interaction or to perform? Men. Who can get away with just being there?
Nobody, according to y'all, y'all wouldn't fuck again. According to y'all saying
no. But if the pussy good and she just gonna let you do what she do, a woman gets to not be held accountable for her part in it.
Oh, that is her part.
No, it ain't.
Being a sub is a thing.
It ain't never
like a woman that take a motherfucking toy around play with, and
but she gonna have to do something. She should be doing something. She should not be down there like a towel. She shouldn't. She shouldn't just be laying there like a towel.
For you, there are kinks.
Every man that I've talked to, every man that I've talked to, when y'all look at these porns, y'all look at these porns. Because they perform as entertainers. But that's what I'm telling you. People want to be performed on. Ain't no man out here that just want to lay down because then also it looks like rape.
Some people want to fuck in garbage bags. What I'm saying is there's kinks for everything.
But they want to move in a garbage bag.
No, it's some men that really want. It's men that fuck dead bodies. Like that's a thing. That's to you, but that's a kink. Like
that's just like saying a fucking pedophile is not a sicko.
What I'm saying is that is a sicko. What I'm saying is
so a nigga that fuck dead bodies like his bodies is a fucking sicko.
But there are men that want to fuck women who do nothing.
I don't believe it.
All right.
I don't believe it.
They don't do nothing.
They don't do nothing. What I'm saying?
I don't believe it.
They want to be able to do everything. There is a kink for
she can't turn around. She can't move. She can't lay on her back. She can't arch her back.
He will move her.
But he will
alter her. He will make her do the things that he wants her to do.
Anglo-Saxon guys you talking about?
She can't count.
I don't know they race, but I know that there's a thing. There's a thing. Like I want her in this position.
You've definitely been inside a lot. You definitely been inside. We can officially say Gifts has never been for the streets. Because the streets be talking, ain't no motherfucker out here want nobody
that's because y'all back. That's just not a thing for y'all, but it is
it's
someone.
Been like this.
Like men like to get fucked with women's feet. It's a kink for
men like to get fucked with wait, what?
Yes, there's a kink for everything. What I'm saying is you don't know.
That's like gerbil asses. Like what's to you?
But that's what I'm saying. But it's a
that's
thing.
That's weirdo shit.
That's what you don't like. But that don't mean it's not a thing. The point I'm making is
there's somebody for everybody.
There's somebody for everybody. In addition to that, I guess to get back to polygamy. To get back to polygamy. You know what? Let's not get back to polygamy.
Let's take this break.
We need to take a break because I was getting hyped and I felt like I was getting hyped.
She's emotional.
She's not emotional. She just sometimes.
She's emotional. She don't listen when she gets emotional. It's a woman thing. We love
listen to who? You know I ain't got time. Go ahead.
You just
go ahead. I'm gonna eat a watermelon. Like
what I'm saying is we'll be right back after we pay some bills. But keep in mind, we are still doing promotion. If you want to have your business promoted, especially during Black Business Month, I cannot stress enough how important it is for us. Yes, how important it is.
We don't own enough shit.
Yeah, we need to circulate our money a lot more.
We need to circulate our money in the Black community. Black estheticians, Black construction workers, Black plumbers, Black electricians. black braiders, black beauticians, black nail artists.
Especially nail artists. There's too many of them, and
Cause baby, my nails was fat. Okay.
you better promote her. You better promote
She
her.
ain't play me.
You better promote her.
I got this.
Don't play with
I got
her.
this. I got this. I got this.
Let's go, Jay.
Let's go to break.
All right.
Let's go to break.
It's the one and only Mr. Musty Facts from This Talks For Us. And the sponsor for this episode will be the one and only my brand, Indigenous Royalty. You can find us at Indigenous Royalty on IG and Facebook. Remember, it's spelled INDIGENOUZ Royalty.
Show them the sweatshirt.
I mean, we got nice brands and stuff. This is one from our new collection, Black Love Like the 90s 2.0. I'm telling you, check in with us. We got some dope stuff for you. We got something for you, your kids, your mama, your daddy. We got something for the whole family. Stay black. Welcome back. We want to let the viewers know that we got our man's True on the mic.
What up, y'all?
We had to get True on the mic.
How y'all feeling? I've been here this whole time.
That's what I'm saying. They ain't
Just
know.
off camera. Off
We
camera.
don't like them to not know what's going on.
Off
We
camera.
raw and authentic.
You hear me?
But I'm saying,
Too raw, too authentic sometimes. God damn.
but check it out. Since you, like when we went to break, right? You was saying a lot of what men feel and what they don't feel. So since you like to tell us how we
You
feel,
like pissing me
no,
off.
what I'm saying is, since your opinion is valuable to us, Queen.
He's so full of shit.
I'm not saying that you speak for all women,
No.
but you do have a voice
I'm every woman.
in the woman movement. I almost said female movement. I ain't feel like arguing.
Bodyguard.
Female type shit. See what I'm saying? So tell me,
Crack is whack.
tell me.
I prefer the Shaka Khan version because I'm a Shaka Khan fan. Whitney did her thing, but either way, polygamy to me, like I said prior to, is a village mentality
Okay.
where I personally think that 4 people should be included.
Okay.
Not
That's interesting.
just like 3, right? So like a meeting of the minds where 4 people who had a similar goal come together and push forward the vision that 2 separate families have or something like that. So, you got your family, he got his family, and then like we join these families and like everybody is working towards cooperative economics.
And now we're just family.
We are a family, like a giant
This is
tree.
Go ahead.
The point I'm making is,
Mhm.
I think that when it's cooperative works like that, it's stronger economically because we have 4 incomes. These little children is being raised together, like one big house. Like y'all ever seen like Sister Wives? Y'all probably never watched that. Don't worry about it. I think that
I'm gonna watch that tonight. I've been seeing it all come across.
it's not a bad idea. If you can just get everybody together on the same page, working together,
In the
and
same
in
house,
this
though?
group, I actually don't think that it's a problem being in the same house.
I don't.
Four people?
I don't think for adults
I
and
don't.
children. I don't think so.
But you got to be mature, and I think that's the biggest thing. I really do believe that's the biggest. Even with us bumping heads, right, about our views on polygamy, you're saying something. So this is
I'm always saying
this is a
something.
fucking epic day because we are agreeing.
I'm always saying something.
We're agreeing on things,
I ain't never agreed this much.
right?
Let me roll the tape.
No, I totally agree with you, and I like the way that you articulated it versus me, because if a viewer hears me, they thinking it's all sex, and I was trying to get the words right, but you just said it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It
So
ain't
this is
just
how I think it should be.
And to be honest with you, and I know this is the part that people not processing, it don't have to necessarily be sex included. I think if it's a meeting of 4 people that come together and they are on the same page, same goal, same understanding, it could be a situation where, and I see it a lot, and maybe it's because I got like a few Mexican homies and shit like that, where like they live together,
Which is why they
are more advanced in some areas.
running shit. Let's keep it a buck.
Economically,
They
I like the
running
system
shit.
that they
Taking
run.
over buildings, all kind of.
That's what
They
I'm saying.
running shit, but I think that's our problem. Is black people. And I know what they called it, the slave mentality. Why we don't understand group economics. I do know that FOI does practice that. So that's one thing that I know. FOI, in the FOI movement, when you have a brother who has passed, right?
Oh, really?
I've seen it where the sister
will take in her that
gets
woman
taken in.
Family.
Yes.
I like that.
And there's no problem, but the biggest focus is group economics and all that stuff. And the crazy thing is that the respect is there. The love, the pure love is there. And that's what ends up making it work.
And what they don't understand is that, like, these children really be what it's about too. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes Ann ain't coming home and wanting to cook. So Ari will step in, she'll make that meal, it'll be communicated prior to the day. Everybody be done ate, homework be done, got done by the time Marcus come home from work or whoever. You understand what I'm saying? So like, or even if I had a homegirl and her house burned and her family want to come stay with us for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that
the problem that happens is when you feel like somebody's stepping into your space. So I've heard a lot of old sayings that I kind of question. It's like, don't let no other woman in your kitchen.
Man, that shit hard.
To me, that's one of the most insecure ass statements.
You ever had to share a kitchen with another man?
No, but what I'm saying is, I grew up in the house, of course, Southside Inglewood type shit.
Sorry,
Baco gang.
Damn.
What I'm saying is, I grew up in a house where my grandmother was upstairs. It ain't Belmont. Belmont is up north. Don't you dare disrespect me. Oakley, but I lived on Claremont, 6449. But what I'm saying is, my grandmother was upstairs. My grandmother and her husband, who I known as my grandfather, but I knew he wasn't my grandfather because his name was Edward Humes. Right. Straight up. My uncle had his bedroom. My grandma had her room. My cousins lived in the basement along with my auntie.
So like a family building.
It was a family house though. One big, but we made it work. And there was another woman in the kitchen. And there was no insecurities. And maybe it's because it was my grandmother and my auntie. My auntie like my second mom.
Yeah, but another motherfucker that's your age.
But hear me out.
She got a nice body, little BBL.
But that's why I said it's insecurities.
Like if she was in my house in a robe in my kitchen.
But that's the insecurities.
She had a big booty and shit.
That's the insecurity. I'm dead serious. So when you asked about men,
it would be a problem for me.
When you asked about men, I'm never that insecure of a man being in my space that I'm threatened by him. And I do believe that us as a people, we've gotten to that point where I don't want nobody having what I have. Just because you have what I have, don't take away from what I have.
What? Say that again another way.
Because you have what I have, it doesn't take away from what I have. So I tell people this as they're dating. Different people bring different things out of you.
That's a fact.
Right? So the way that she loves you ain't gonna be the way that she loves you. The way that he loves you ain't gonna be the way that he loves you. Because when you got with her, she probably was a church girl type, you know what I mean? But when he got with her, he turned her into this outspoken, I ain't having it type of woman. But that might not be what he want. He might not want that outspoken type of woman, or he might not be able to manage that outspoken type of woman. And he might not be able to manage that quiet church mouse woman. You see what I'm saying? But we be so focused on what you giving this person because you're trying to own somebody. At the end of the day, you don't own anybody.
God damn.
You don't own nobody.
Possession is
you better only thing you own is the moment that you spend with that person. And that's what I feel holds us back as a people.
You're a married man. You didn't marry her to possess her?
No. I tell you, and maybe I'm wrong because I never cared about getting married. I never cared about getting married.
We just gotta press pause on that statement. I'm make that another episode.
I'm dead. Yeah, absolutely. But I never cared about getting married.
So and polygamy.
Help me with that one.
Nope.
I can't wait for that episode.
We got it. We're gonna talk about.
But you said polygamy, so I'm saying the only reason why is marriage.
It is marriage, but you can't be polygamous in America married.
Right.
But
so it
you
would be
can
a
have a joint, strong relationship.
And that's what I'm saying.
You're going to piss me off. I know where you're going. This is going to piss me off, so we got to pause this to next time we discuss you.
We can continue next
time. But with polygamy, though, if it's not about possession, how do we stop polygamy from going from 4 people to 10 people? Because you don't possess none of them.
It has to be agreed upon. And we have to all be realistic with benefits. We have to be realistic with benefits.
Well, true. How do you... Sorry. Flatline.
I'm gonna edit the hell out that.
True. How do you present to your woman, hey, we've been doing this for a long time. We got these 2 kids or whatever, but I'm thinking about bringing Sheila around.
Sheila.
See what I'm saying?
I'm gonna put you on the phone like, sweetheart.
I hate to say this.
No, no, I'm just playing. I don't know. It depends on like I take her out.
Do you think that polygamy would be something that that pissed me off. Do you think that, not take her out, do you think that you could be a man because that's not something every man thinks that they want.
No, they
just
don't.
had the man that said that's breaking his peace. Yeah. Would you want to have a polygamous space?
I don't want that because
okay.
It's just certain shit I don't feel like dealing with.
I know that's much.
But if it's not something that you're dealing with and it's something, because that's a different mind frame. Yeah. I have to deal with this versus this is what's helping me grow. Yeah. These 2 women, because I do believe you can be in love with 2 people at once. I bullshit you not. Contrary to what people believe, I do think you can be in love with 2 people at the same time.
Is that the next episode after the next episode?
But what I'm saying is,
because damn.
What I'm saying is, again, what she provides, that man can be totally different from what she provides. What woman A provides for the man can be totally different from woman B, but they both unite to make him whole. I don't think you should have 3, 4, 5, 6 women. I don't.
No,
but
because
so this is being done for the purpose of making him whole?
No. I think we just talked about whole as a unit. I was going to say, so everything that I'm saying, I'm speaking first mind as a man. I think it's the same as for a woman. Because there might be some shit that I can't help you with. I'm never going to be 100 of what a woman thinks. I can even say my wife. I'll never be 100 of what she needs.
Now, I'm 1,000%
I never will. So am I gonna be honest with myself?
You're okay with her supplementing whatever it is you don't provide?
Am I gonna be? Hell yeah! If I think it's a stress, or if it's just something that I can't do it. There's certain things in life that you're not gonna be able to do.
Yeah.
If I can't do it, but I know this is what helps this woman happiness, go.
So then, what's compromise? Because why wouldn't she be able to just compromise with what it is that you're not able to
because
provide?
What if it's something that she can't compromise with? Everything cannot be compromised. I don't know. Some things you just can't. Like, there's certain things. It don't make you dislike this person or not love this person any less, but it's just certain shit that they can't give you. Certain shit they can't. Some women don't know how to be nurturers. That's a fact.
So then why would you have that woman in your...
Because there's other shit that you love about that woman.
Why don't you just keep searching for a woman that can give you
No, because so first of all, I think we disrespect time so much. I think we disrespect time. What I mean by disrespect time, we think we got the rest of our lives to find this shit. We don't. We do not have the rest of our life to find this shit. You call it settling. I call it picking up. So here's the thing about I'm serious. You call it settling, but as you move through your journey in life, you pick up things along the way.
Not fucking people. You don't pick up.
Let me tell you why you pick up people. And I'm happy you just caught yourself. You just said not people. Some of the people that you've picked up along the way made you realize what you value more than others.
Yeah, I won't argue with that.
So you're picking it up, and as you get older. Right?
I kissed a couple of frauds before I found
I'm cool with that. But as you get older, you're going to pick up things that's like, God damn, I got to put that in my bag. Hey, let's say you've been with a person 10 years, right? You've been with them 10 years. Y'all been working on this shit for the last 10 years. Throughout the working process, you see it start to decrease even more. Because you and I both know if it's something that you just don't want to do, you might compromise and say, I'm going to do it just. But here's the difference. that person knows when you doing it with passion and you're not doing it with passion. That person knows when you focus doing what you're doing and you're not doing it. So the more you know that you don't want to do this, you know you didn't want to do this, but you only did this to get them. As time goes,
see, when you say as time, you talking about sex. See, I was
no. I'm talking about no. I'm not just talking about you. The one who said suck dick. I'm talking about even to the point of washing their clothes. Even to the point of washing their clothes. I don't want to do this shit no more. We all have we know people who have came to the point. I just woke up today and I didn't want to do it no more. So, but all along that shit been building up.
So the things that your wife can't do no more, the things that your partner can't do anymore,
don't want to do.
The things that your partner don't want to do no more. Mm-hmm. Okay. You don't think that at those points, then you do them yourself, then because
no,
now
I have been doing myself, but now
I'm not talking about you.
Now I'm not saying me, but what I'm saying is now that this is something that consumes time. But now since you stopped doing this, that means I have to put in more time to do this. So it's taking me away from something. That's why when we always talk about everything and everyone has a place in your life. So now, if it's, you know what, I just don't feel like dropping the kids. I don't feel like taking the kids to soccer practice no more.
Okay, so then you outsource that.
No. Now I gotta take them.
Or
outsource
get a pickup service.
So now I gotta pay.
She don't want to do your laundry.
So now I want to pay.
Okay, now you gotta.
So now I gotta pay for that.
Service.
But now why should I have to pay for it when I'm doing all this other shit?
But you're still paying for it one way or the other.
But that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? You can pay for it without Sheila.
So what I'm saying is,
service to do it.
You're saying that, but what I'm saying to you is, there's certain things you know you're gonna fall short of.
I agree. So that's why it's a service for everything. Why do we have to include a person?
Because now it's taking money out of my pocket on a monthly basis.
But it's still gonna take money out of your pocket.
No, because it ain't taking money. No, it's not. Actually,
but
that's why I said group economics.
So just bring Sheila
doing it. But you don't just bring that motherfucker in the house just because of that. You don't nobody go into that shit. I can take this back into the point where men cheat. Men don't just cheat because of this one thing and they didn't think it through. They're not doing that. Men are like, they really want you to do it. And they can tell you how it benefits us.
I don't believe that.
Man, we got a visitor?
We got a visitor? It's like a,
Give us a minute, we recording, sweetheart. Yeah, so what I'm saying is, hey, funny. You know, we popping up here, you know what I'm saying?
No, this ain't no much fucking house party. Stop. You pissing me off. What I'm saying is, you don't. My only problem with what you're saying is,
okay.
Why would you bring in another? So you said that people don't cheat, men don't cheat, without having a conversation or without a reason. But I don't believe that. That may not have been a reason why you cheated in your past or something like that. But men literally cheat because there's no pussy like no pussy.
No.
They can have the best pussy at home.
I can't be honest with you. Contrary to what you women think and what's been promoted.
I'm only going by what's told.
Contrary to what you think and what women have, what has been promoted on TV, it gets to a point where it's more than pussy. It gets to a point in life where pussy's not number one. Pussy's not even number two. Pussy's not even number three. Listen to what I'm saying to you. Pussy's not number one. Pussy's not number two. Pussy's not number three. It gets to a point in life. I can tell you right now.
You talking
as a former whore, I'm not the only one because I had these conversations.
You're not the only one, but there are men outside of you.
But that's a man.
Women just to
I didn't say, but I never said everybody.
I ain't never said that either.
I said there are men who don't be like, I just need some new pussy. Because guess what comes with that new pussy? Starting over. So now you got to deal with her demons.
You talking about a whole different relationship.
No.
Niggas be out here just fucking bitches to be fucking bitches. I don't want to meet her. I don't want to get to know her. I don't want to see her mama. I just want to fuck this bitch today.
And them are normally the men who don't have time to gain the things that make them better.
I don't disagree with that.
So, but I'm talking about us common folk.
No, them might be more common than you think.
I'm talking about us common folk. I'm talking about us blue collar people who out here, we like structure. We like structure in our fucking life. We talking about them guys. The ones who cheat, because the ones you talking about, them the motherfuckers who they wives know that they fucking their secretary. They know they fucking their secretary. Them the ones, what's the movie, the Tyler Perry movie?
I'm not a Tyler Perry movie, child. Just wait and exhale, but go ahead.
No, I'm talking about like I Can Do Bad by Myself. Is that what it was? When
Oh yeah.
Sanaa Lathan?
Yeah.
Yeah, they know it.
The white man had a couple dollars too. That's crazy.
That's why.
My son is a carpenter.
You see what I'm saying? But I really believe that. But again, I do love what you said. Group economics. And even if it's not, because I think a lot of our shit get broken because of the sex thing and what we add importance on. I think that as a people we add importance on things, and I have noticed that women try to tell men what men think and feel, and men have said the same thing. When at the end of the day, we're not listening to each other.
Do you think that you could be a man that could handle 2 women?
Hell yeah.
Really?
Hell
We've been
yeah.
doing it all our life.
I don't.
I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm finna be an asshole. I don't think it was ever meant for a man to be with just one woman. I don't.
Was Adam ever just with Eve?
Nah, they don't want to mention Eve. You know, that's just like Cain and Abel.
I believe that it is, and I had this conversation with y'all last week.
Yeah.
I do believe it is not in a man's natural state
To be with
to
one woman.
just have one woman. But my only problem with that, and I'm okay with that.
Why are you taking away from a man? Natural state.
What I have a
You
problem,
don't
I'm not
genuinely
trying to take away from a
Go
man's
ahead, I'm just
natural
talking
state. What it is I also want men to be more forthcoming with that and more.
I agree.
That's the only thing.
No, I agree, but I'm gonna tell you what makes it hard.
What's happening? Even
I'm
if
gonna
it's
tell you
hard,
right now. Listen. I'm with you. I'm 1,000% with you. That's why that's one of the things I love about this younger generation, because they are forthcoming with that. They come right in the door like shit, shorty.
But they also don't have no real strong reasoning. They don't have a strong state of mind.
How do you explain nature? How do you explain nature?
You everything got a fucking explanation.
But is it accepted?
That's because they're so unself-aware that they're not able to recognize that it's their natural state that's making them have these urges.
And that's what
they
I'm
don't
saying.
have that self-awareness.
So check this out. You don't think your mom and your grandmother experienced the same thing and they called it bullshit? You don't think that a man was trying to explain to our grandparents and our great-grandparents? I'm going to tell you why I'm saying that, because we all didn't know this. We all didn't know this. Nature. It's hard to explain nature. It's hard to explain. Now that y'all explain why women have periods. Well, baby, because. But it's hard to explain to a woman that you shouldn't bleed 5 days. Your diet fucked up. Because what we've been taught nature is a woman should bleed for 5 days. It's starting to come down.
Women shouldn't bleed at all.
That's what I was finna say.
Well, go ahead.
I was just finna say that. So, but what has been taught? It's been taught to us that women bleed naturally. I can tell you this: it's not natural for you to eat flesh. But I will get shitted on. Oh, this nigga, he trying to make motherfuckers vegan. These are all. What I'm saying to you is still nature. Nature's hard to explain, and nature still has to be accepted. Nature has to be accepted, and I think that's the thing why men don't come forward and say that. Oh, you just think you some motherfucking pimp. You old hoe ass nigga. You don't deserve.
So it's this thing of you saying we don't have a bunch of time, because technically you could just continue to share space with women until you find a woman who's willing to accept. No, I'm just telling you,
some guys don't do the research, and that's our fault. That's us. That's on men. Men haven't been being men. I'm gonna repeat this. Men have not been being men. It's not all. I'm not blaming women. Wow. I'm not blaming women on a lot of stuff. I blame us as men, including myself. Because when you get comfortable with saying who you are, you're gonna ruffle feathers, and you're gonna have some disappointment of people who feel like this is who you should be, because we don't like to accept evolution as people as well. We don't.
Yeah, I'm a witness of people being disappointed.
Yeah.
Because they thought I was some, and then boom.
Yeah, and you say just come out and be who you gonna be. Give a fuck. Yeah, but then some of the guys who do say that out the gate, we do have the delusionals. But girl, he told me this, but girl, he told you this 6 months ago.
Maybe if he didn't.
And then his actions didn't say that. But then the actions don't come out and say that. Like a man can say, look, right now, baby, I ain't relationship material. I'm gonna be honest, I might not never be relationship material. But I'm saying, what's up though? Let's have a good time. And then it'd be like, okay, well, we kick it a little bit, and now the emotions start to come in. Now you starting to dig me because you like the fact that I'm an asshole to a certain degree. Okay. You like the fact that I put my foot down, I'm being a man. Okay. Which what that attracts you. Okay. Because it takes a lot.
Get up out of there then.
That's what the woman should do. But she don't. the woman should get up out of there because he's gave her the choice. He gave her the information. He gave her the choice. And when you saw that she had a problem. Because you can still love me and I can still love you, but I don't want to be in no motherfucking relationship. Who says that we got to be in a relationship because I love you? And he told her. And he probably told her and said, look, I'm telling you right motherfucking now, don't talk to me about no relationship no more. I don't want one. But in her mind, she ain't never stopped talking about it. Now it takes a lot for her to break that. Because once he done shot that thing in her, she's been possessed.
All right, so
go ahead. You know what's funny? You know I love you to life, right?
Oh shit.
He finna piss me off. That's how people start their intro to pissing on y'all.
Exactly. I love you to life, but you are really displaying some of the acts that women display.
I'm a fucking woman.
I was agreeing with you. I don't think you ain't no trainer enough. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is you're displaying the actions, but these actions should be not only noted but studied by us men so we can be men. Because you're giving game as to what women want. In some women at least.
And I think that women will be more accepting to polygamous relationships actually. If they had a man in their space that they felt like could take care of them.
I don't think so.
I think 1,000%.
Because I think if today's society, maybe back in the day, but I think with the financial gain of women now and the messages that have been promoted since they've been young women, I think that message that has been drilled into their head, I think they're less. I ain't got to deal with this shit.
Men can
when lying to themselves because they know that they fucking a nigga that somebody else
can handle.
I agree, but who's to say that I can't handle it as a man?
If a man can handle more than one woman, that's fine. But you have to be, with handling, you have to have a whole lot of motherfucking self-awareness.
I agree.
You have to be an amazing communicator.
Yes.
You have to be a man that is consistently reassuring.
You have to
be a man that can financially, if you got two women with tires that's flat at the same time, can you handle that?
Yeah, you have to.
If two women had deaths in the family, how you gonna handle that?
You have to.
If two women are having low self-esteem at one time, how can you handle that?
You have to.
You have to be able to, but the problem is some men think that they can do it. They get these women and interrupt their lives and they can't handle it.
And that's why we said everybody should do it.
I agree, everybody should not do it.
True said it.
Everybody should not do it. What I don't like is that men still feel like, I can do that. But when they can't, they fall short.
When it comes to that I feel like that type of situation is very rare. And that means...
No, some men are motherfucking out here manipulating women, saying how it's beneficial to them. Get these women all riled up, thinking, this is going to be a great experience for us. This is going to help me grow. I want to be a content creator, so she'll be able to help me and him. And then he get in the space.
And he dropped the ball.
He's a
motherfucking punk man.
You got emotional men too.
And who were raised by women. I hate to say it, with no man. Who've been raised by women with no man in their life to say, look here, son, ain't no sense you lying to her.
Or toxic, dysfunctional, unaware men.
Go tell her what the fuck going on. It's a lot of granddaddy. So I think there's a line
a
that has been drawn.
A lot of granddaddies cannot communicate.
Hear what I'm saying?
Do not offer reassurance. Don't know how to take care of women properly. Only financially.
Hear what I'm saying?
And those are the same men that's teaching y'all to be men so that y'all only take care of women in a financial way. Because your granddaddy did not know how to...
You're going over a fucking conversation that he's had with you versus a conversation that he had with his grandson. Let me tell you something. Again, you might not accept it. Let me be very clear to you. Some men are just fucking liars, right? It ain't got shit about how they've been taught. It ain't got shit about how they've been raised. That's why you can have three people who live in the same house, raised under the same roof, and have different agendas. That's bullshit.
I be lying on Tuesdays, so.
You see what I'm saying? No, that's bullshit. I know. Right now, I got a granddaddy. I'm only can speak from my experience. I got a granddaddy who, when I say from day one, gave me game. Keep it a buck. Go over here, go. Chivalry is not dead. This. And he a military man. He's considered a male chauvinist and all that shit.
Did he teach you how to emotionally tend to a woman?
He did. Once he started to learn, he started to teach. So right now, our relationship is amazing because my granddaddy came and told me certain things, and I know like my mom look at him as a fucking male chauvinist. My mom does. But I can tell you, the conversations that men have with men don't always have with women. The conversation that women have with women don't have with men. And we all have to be accountable and say, well, fuck it, I'm going to go ahead and say, hey, this is the way I was taught. How was you taught? And you ain't got to lie to me because I'm not going to, you see what I'm saying?
I do believe that you should date people, that's not what you're saying, but I do believe that you should date people that are raised very similar to you. I said that before in a previous episode because when y'all
yoke.
Sure.
That's they call it equal yoke.
Sure. She equally yoked. I thought they meant that in a religious space, but I guess you can take it in different places.
It
but
is.
I thought it was scrambled eggs, but
oh, this man wild bow.
He not wrong. I'm hungry no motherfucker. But so I believe damn, so strawberry cheesecake pancakes would be fire.
Stay focused.
I ain't had none of them bitches in so long. Oh, should I say I have the New York cheesecake pancakes? Okay, listen, so when you are not raised the same as another person, you don't communicate the same as a person, you don't share affection the same way as another person, all those things can be conflicting, but a lot of that stuff stems from your childhood. So I know that you're saying that, you know, apparently you've always been a communicator, you've always been the person that you are.
I wasn't as good as I am now, but
of course. Now some things are going to also fine tune as you get older, but you're saying your grandfather grew into this person that was more emotionally aware and self-aware and stuff like these things.
Which, yeah.
But when you were younger, he wasn't able to teach you to be that because he wasn't that quite yet.
No, he did teach it. He taught me awareness, but he didn't nurture it. That's what I'm saying, because he didn't know. So we've had conversations about it, like, so even emotional. That's why grown men back then was like, don't be out here crying like no little ass punk. Ooh. Like he was telling me that. But at the same time, he did give me love. I know that.
A woman has to do
That's what you was
less.
talking about. That's what you was talking about, right?
A woman actually has to do less in a polygamous relationship.
And guess
and
what?
I think that women
That's
like to do less when they're in that space where they know that they can do less.
I don't. And that's something that we can agree to disagree. So you saying that, but what I'm saying to you,
every time it's time to get busy, I gotta please.
No, you don't, because that both of them might not want it at the same time.
Somebody might be Monday, and somebody might be Thursday.
So that's what I was saying to you.
Friday.
That's what I was saying to you. But the thing is, a woman can see those benefits.
There are benefits to a woman being polygamous.
But her mother's influence is so strong. Her pastor's influence is so strong. Her influences are so strong that they're going to look at her different. They're going to judge her. What I'm saying is that man is already being judged.
How many men
it's already expected that he's a hoe.
Have been able to not train, but how many men have been able to teach a woman about the spaces that she's in
today's society,
her traumas that she shared
in today's society?
When he's the right man, he can.
But what I'm telling you is the right man sometimes don't want.
You don't think that you're strong enough to be able to help a woman out of her traumas?
I know that shit, but the thing is, do I want to? Do I think that she's worth it? Some women ain't worth it. That's what I'm telling you. So what I'm saying to you, that's just like saying, do I believe you can raise a boy to be that? Absolutely. Because leadership is in his nature. Leadership is in his nature.
Nurturing is in hers.
And that's what I'm saying. So the part that I'm disagreeing with is you saying that every man can't do it, but every woman can do it. I think everybody can do it. They just don't want to. I think the influences and the way that they were raised teaches them different. You call it acceptance of you got this woman, you got this woman. I call it looking at it as a benefit. You mean to tell me I ain't got to work 120 hours a week? I can work this and still have this? But every woman is not going to look at it that way because the way that she's taught is, girl, don't you dare be sharing that man with him.
And if she had the right man in her life that could undo everything.
Do you not understand? Do you not understand that today's society? That's why I keep saying today. Today's society is a woman's society. Why do you think you got these feminine ass men?
By force.
No, with chemicals and all that shit. But it's a flip side to this. More women want to be a man role until they realize what the fuck men go through. Women want to play the man role. Women want to sit in the man seat till they realize what the fuck. No, by curiosity. That's why you don't have people saying that's a woman's job and that's a man's job. At one point in time, that was cool. Man, I ain't finna go around here changing no motherfucking tires. That's a man's job. You can hear older women right now saying that, but you don't have as many. You don't have as many saying that because of what you said.
Because so many people weren't available to fix her tire when she needed it.
Bullshit.
So now she gotta learn how to do. My daddy taught me how to change a fucking tire when I was 16. You
What
wanna
I'm
know
telling
why?
you is-
Because he wasn't confident that I would have a man in my space that would always be available to do it for me. And so he wanted me to be able to do it on my fucking own.
No, but what I'm telling you is that's just like saying men and cooking. We can share that shit, but what I'm telling you right now is the value of a man is placed upon finances, how much he makes. It's not about none of that other shit.
Because that's the one thing that can be consistent with y'all ass.
No, it still can't be consistent.
You know what you're saying?
It still can't fucking be consistent. What I'm telling you is it's because of the way that society is set towards black men. We're a fucking endangered species. Those real men that you speak of, the men that women love and all that shit, y'all hate us at the same fucking time. Because the value that's placed on a man is from a financial standpoint, is how much he makes. I don't need no nigga. Bitch, I can go buy my own shit. But we bring more than that. We bring way more than that. But it's not accepted because some of y'all fucking mothers have shitted on niggas so bad. Let me not say shitted on niggas. Y'all shitted on men. Y'all shitted on men and y'all praise niggas. That's my fucking problem. Y'all shit on men and y'all praise niggas. The man that want to be a lame, that want to take care of his family, that want to do that shit, he's looked at as a fucking lame, and you don't like that nigga. You like that nigga that walks around with his pants hanging on his ass, or he got the cool shit on. He wearing this, he wearing that. But he's a piece of shit of a man, but he a real nigga. He a real motherfucking nigga.
I was with you till you said that.
No, he's a real nigga. What? Y'all love real niggas. Y'all love real niggas. Y'all hate
masculine energy.
But that ain't masculine energy. Listen to what I'm saying to you. I'm telling you from what we get. That's why I just said it. It'd be a time when y'all kind of tell us what we do. A lot of these men stop because we don't want to fucking argue with you, which is one of the reasons, and I know you're going to hate this, one of the reasons why you see some men go in other races because they are looked at different. You hate that shit. We both play a role in the demise of the black community. It ain't just men. It ain't just women. But y'all don't want to hear the role that y'all play. Y'all only want to point out the role that we play. And we're not saying that it's not men, it's not guys out here that ain't shit. I'm telling you, there's men out here that ain't shit. We call them real niggas. A lot of these real niggas are fucking tearing women down. They even in the rap songs, they've been talking about how we treat a hoe, we treat a bitch without it being explained. Like I told you, there's a difference between a woman, a hoe, and a bitch. There's differences. There's levels to shit. But y'all never wanted to hear that. Yes, I'm talking about the golden era of rap, not hip hop. The golden era of rap, where we was saying, man, fuck a bitch ain't shit. How we heard Too Short talk about pimping bitches. That is our fault. We fucked that up. We damaged y'all. We have. But we didn't need no motherfucking help from women who didn't realize I just choose bad niggas. This man over here has been trying to bring me to this. This man has been trying to give me structure. But I don't want that structure. I'm still a fucking little girl. Because I got daddy issues and my mama kicked my daddy out, but my mama never told me why my daddy kicked me, why my daddy left. My mama never told me why my daddy didn't fall in love with her. My mama didn't tell me this, and this. So
that still shouldn't have stopped daddy from being daddy. But
she did though, cause she cool with I ain't had a man in 15 years. I don't trust niggas.
Why did daddy?
You don't trust niggas because you made a bad choice, baby. You made a bad motherfucking choice. You chose a motherfucker that you seen the signs. You seen the motherfucking signs. You chose to ignore them the same way my daddy may have chose to ignore a sign.
When it comes to his daughter, though, should he have still bailed?
He tried, but guess what happened? Oh, I'ma poke you, and I'ma get in your face, and I'ma slap you, I'ma spit on you, I'ma disrespect you to the point that you wanna put your hands on me because nobody taught you how to act emotionally. So now that you hit me, I got a restraining order on you. I don't want him around my daughter. He's a hazardous to my daughter. And the court system has been built to fuck men. Get the fuck out of here with that. Yeah, I'm passionate about it because I see it over and over and over and over and over again. I watched a woman who was a fucking drug addict was able to come back and get her son from his motherfucking daddy. The love that boy had for his mother who wasn't shit, and the daddy never shitted on the mother. The daddy made excuses for the mother, which is where he fucked up at. But he thought he was doing a manly thing. And guess what? That woman came right back and fucked that boy's life up. That man had structure. You just sent me a video, or I sent you the video, where the man was telling hey, I fucked up. I don't want my son to live like this. And the woman got in and intervened and said, come on, get up out that car. You ain't gonna treat my son like that. He said, all right now, don't call me when you want to talk about the financial shit.
So this is a situation of a man who should not be in a polygamous.
No, you just took me. I'm sorry, we got off topic of this shit because you kept telling me about responsibilities with men and women. I apologize, viewers. But what I'm saying to you is I did. Hell yeah, I'm passionate.
It was giving
I
yelling
love
at
the
me.
black woman, but I can't stand the black bitch.
She's saying you the inside voice.
You know what happened? Gifts give me these.
I know.
Gifts give me that outside voice often, and I'm more of the calm, cool, collective one.
Right, so when
until
you
we
do
talk
it,
about
it's
something. Right. When I do it though,
right.
but when I do it was cool when she do it. But when I do it,
Yeah, because it was
no, I'm not yelling at you. See that's so. Let me explain something to you.
Gifts went like this.
But let me explain something. But you see how when she raises up. Hold on, no, because you've raised your voice on this podcast on multiple occasions, and I kept it cool. But when I do it, hold the thought, because now you want to point it out and make it seem like it's something that you feel offended by. But I don't feel offended when you. But I can see
you can't tell me to.
But I can listen to what I'm saying though. But I can see when you passionate about something. I can say, okay, she's expressing herself because I'm trying to hear her. But when I need to be heard, notice what I said. When I need to be heard and not just listened to. Now there's a negative stigma towards that. So let me show you, fellas. Let me demonstrate how you should hold yourself accountable. Gifts. I apologize for my passion. I'm asking for understanding about a topic that is dear to my heart. I love the black woman. I respect you to the utmost. However, I do want you to understand that this is all a part of communication, and this communication is out of love. I know sometimes love's supposed to be gentle, love's supposed to be kind, but love is also supposed to be patient. And love is not going to always be pretty. It's not. Love is not going to always be pretty, because as we break some generational curses, as we break some communication barriers, the key word is break. Mm-hmm. As we break those things, it's going to get rough. Whenever a new road is being paved, you have to break the concrete of the old road to lay down smooth pavement.
I liked it that. So that's why this talk is for us.
So understand, not only the gifts, but understand, viewers. When you hear your man talk like this, please give him grace. He's trying to heal. He knows and he identifies some of the wrongdoings that his ancestors have done. We are asking you so much for grace. We want to love you. We want to open up to you. Please provide the safe space, because that's less money that we have to spend on therapy. That's less deaths at an early age.
Wow.
For us black men.
We really want y'all to be our safe space.
There's so much shit that we are holding in because we don't feel safe to talk about it. And it's not your fault solely, because we did have mothers who had emotions and hadn't been emotionally aware of things. We have fathers who did leave and never explained why they left. We did ask questions that we got shut down because we were looked at as just kids and we wouldn't understand. Or we did have parents who had their own agenda and they felt like that was the right thing to do, and once we brought it up to them, they went into denial. We all have hurt, but we're really just looking for understanding. Please do me that favor. I guarantee you all's talks will be much more productive as ours is today. Thank you.
Oh, that was a nice little closing. Oh, should we end with a hug? No, never mind. That's excessive.
Folks. See what I'm saying?
Just because you say shit at a volume of 3, don't mean that you get to say what the fuck you want to say.
No. We could have hugged. I was joking.
I don't want to fuck.
I was trying to lighten the mood because I know it was very
fuck your mood.
it was very serious.
Yeah, fuck your high.
But you know what though? Gifts. I still love you.
Keep your love too. Keep your love too. All right. So, polygamy, yes or no?
Polygamy, if you can handle it, before you get into anything like that, a polygamous relationship, I ask that you be honest with yourself. Before you can be honest with your partner. I ask that you listen to your partner, that you hear your partner out instead of listening to him.
And know your personnel.
And know your personnel.
You know that certain women
can't do it.
Can't do it.
Incapable. They have
can
challenges.
do it. I apologize. They can do it.
They
you just know some women, they don't even listen to you as a man. So you know that they're not going to listen to you when you're saying that you want to introduce something to the family that'll help it. So just know your personnel.
I think, and by the way, just to build off the question you asked, true, I think a woman should be the one to present it.
Yeah, that should always happen.
I honestly, my right.
Wait, what?
I think a woman. So
she don't want it until he brings it up.
Listen. True, you asked True.
Sheila.
With Sheila, I think Sheila should have been the one to present it.
Yeah.
The tone is different.
So like Sheila go to Ari and be like, I think that I could be an asset to y'all family.
Yes, and the reason why I say that, I'm gonna tell you
how did you convince Sheila that she should do it?
Sheila wanted to see. Sheila seen the benefit in it the way that you did. Sheila had time to be honest with herself, and that's a conclusion that Sheila came up with. Sheila spent the time to do her own self-work, and she's able to, the same way how you were able to.
I think I hit a bitch in her mouth if she was like, I think I could be
why would you though?
a benefit to you and your
husband. What if
bitch, my husband got benefits he need.
No, but see that, but if you know that's why I say you have to be honest with yourself.
You sound like 97%.
Yeah, but I honestly do. But I think I would rather hear that.
I think I would rather hear that from my husband.
You say that until he said, and then you give him all the shit that you was just giving me.
Yes, but he should be able to.
But what
if you're a man, then he should not be a polygamous man.
No, yes, he should.
If you cannot present to me all the reasons why this is a great idea for me, a great idea for our family, then you ain't the man that should be in a polygamous relationship.
No, because that's maybe that form of breaking it down is not one of his strong points, but he have all these things as a strong point.
If you can't communicate well, you're not going to do well.
No. It's not just because he can't communicate that part well doesn't mean he's not a great communicator. You communicated it way better than me today, and I'm a hell of a communicator, hell of a one. So see, that's what I'm saying.
To be able to be a polygamous man and be able to head 2 households and shit like that, you gotta be able to be one hell of a fucking communicator, because it's gonna be lots of problems that we encounter that are not unilateral. It's gonna be different problems. How are you as a leader gonna be able to communicate all of those things?
So here's the funny thing, and I'll let it go with this. You do realize that some of your CEOs and those people are great communicators to those who understand them. But they bring in somebody else to either thumb it down.
So like maybe he can speak to Sheila better than he can speak to Ari?
Yes. And Sheila can say, this is how you should. I'm telling you, that's one of the benefits. You got to be able to bring it.
I'm not going to hear from that bitch. I don't want to hear from the motherfucker that's supposed to be my mate.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
until
because how you even knew you even liked him like that to be over here, bitch?
Because they was best friends. How about that?
No.
And then what you said? Why you just can't go get you a best friend? They best friends. And the fact that Sheila can tell
why you want to fuck him?
Sheila can tell
Ari. You already fucked him.
No,
See, it's a lot of questions I'm gonna have. That's why I want to talk to him. Tell me.
But then Ari. Some women listen to women more than they listen to men.
For sure.
Even they man. Some women will listen to a woman more than they listen. Some women listen to Beyonce more than they listen to their man.
So she can't be the one that's real. Either way. Okay, cool. I think I'm done with polygamy for today.
Cool.
Anything else you want to add?
No, but you can tell them how we can promote their business. I would really enjoy that.
Let's wrap that part up. True, anything you want to say about polygamy?
Okay.
I love it in a single life.
Oh, I get it. He loves dating multiple women while he's single. He can't handle more than one woman at the age that he's at.
That's not motherfucking polygamy.
And they can't handle me either.
Ooh.
All right. So, if you're not already following us, make sure that you're following us on all platforms. We are on TikTok. We are on Instagram. We are on YouTube. This Talks For Us everything. Also, if you have a business and you want us to promote it, you want us to put it on our page, put it in our stories, put it in our episodes, reach out to us, DM us, let us know how you want us to present your business. Anything else you want to add? Shout out to Indigenous Words. Step back, let people see.
I just gotta let them know. This episode is sponsored by Indigenous Royalty. That's INDIGENOUZ Royalty. Follow us on all platforms, all social media platforms. Make sure you visit the site again, www.indIGENOUZ-royalty.com. We got a great promotion going on.
I just bought 2 shirts my damn self.
Absolutely, but Black Love, Black Love like the 90s 2.0 is now in effect. Come on.
You see it. Come on, Martin and Gina.
Martin and Gina, of course.
Every time I see one, I want it.
Yeah, I got you. But this is one of 4 new pieces that we are releasing. Be in tune with the release video coming out this Friday. I know y'all got stuff for, Valentine's Day and things like that. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to end up dropping it.
Period.
Monday.
There you go.
Monday, I got
Do that shit. We
got 4 new pieces. I'm about to get on my wife back. We got 4 new pieces we're going to release on Monday. So stay in tune. Other than that,
sorry.
It's the one and only Mr. Mustard Facts.
This is Giz.
And
this Talks For Us.